Hey, hey, hey! It's Mika Day. Thanks for tuning on in. Today, as you may or may not know, is a very exciting day because it is Farina's birthday. So naturally, we're going to be playing as her. Gotta include her in our team comps as on her very special day. So we're going to be doing that, and then of course, as always, kind of continuing onwards with our story quests here, hanging out, seeing what fun adventures we can find in Natlan. So, without any further ado, let's get to it. I'm super excited too because today we're gonna just try this absolutely insane team in terms of supports, of course, not necessarily in terms of everything else, but it should certainly be a very fun time. So without any further ado, we've got our quest over here to get right back to. See how everything is gonna turn out. At the very least, we've brokered some peace here now, so it could certainly be worse. We're no longer trying to stab each other. So that's something. Ooh. Now we just need to go chat with Mavuika, see what she has to say.
In that case, allow me to formally welcome the Fatui to our cause. We now face a common enemy. It's time to put our differences behind us and look to the future. As for Auroron, his actions may have been out of line, but I don't intend to punish him right now. I'd rather give him a chance to prove himself.
A magnanimous decision.
We're back! Whoa, seeing the two of you chatting like this, Paimon almost feels like she's dreaming.
This may be an unexpected outcome, but a favorable one nonetheless. Now that we're all here, I have some questions of my own. Tell me, how did you discover the source mechanism?
We weren't getting any closer to obtaining the Gnosis, so I had my men scour Natlan for a different option. Auroron helped as well. We tracked down 3 scholars, Aberawa, Bosomtwe, and Kushtal, and combined the results of their research to locate this ancient device.
I've never heard those names before. Seems like my own investigation failed to locate some critical personnel. I'm just not sure how I missed them.
Strange. Perhaps they simply live in seclusion. In any case, their results speak for themselves.
That's true. Now we have another option at our disposal. Compared to using the Gnosis, our current plan will buy us some time. And if all else fails, we still have this plan as a last resort, even though executing it will come at a heavy cost.
But that means making everyone forget their past. We should definitely try to avoid it if we can. Oh, actually, speaking of the Gnosis, how did you know what it could do?
That story begins with the Cataclysm 500 years ago.
Are we finally gonna actually learn some more about what the heck happened in Conria?
I failed to save Conria from the rampage of the Abyss. When the situation became unsalvageable, I fled to Natlan with the remainder of my platoon.
Oh crap, so y'all made it out, like actually, kind of.
Only to find that Natlan had fallen victim to the same tragedy. I defended this land for quite some time, and, in the process, met the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, Aizu. I'm sure many people viewed Conria as the cause of the tragedy, but Aizu was kind to me all the same, and even helped me in my time of need. From that moment, I made it my mission to aid Natlan. In battle, a warrior fights to win. Even though my homeland was lost, I was already committed to this fight. Together, Aizu and I fought many battles and overcame countless hardships. However, he was unable to escape his fate. And in his final moments, told me the secret of the Gnosis.
So it was him. He recommended using the Gnosis on several occasions even before the tragedy. But I turned him down each time. You knew him, and you fought for Natlan all those years ago. Why don't I recognize you? It must be the mask.
Even without the mask, my past appearance is long gone. Even with the curse of immortality, the flesh still rots.
Oh, that's mildly horrifying, actually. Yee.
Wait, do you know someone named Dainsleif? That problem doesn't seem quite so extreme for him.
You've met him already?
Yes? Why are we concerned about that?
Yeah, a bunch of times. Sounds like you know him too.
During the age of Conria, all I knew was his name. The last time I saw him in person, he was traveling with the prince.
Ah, so you knew him when he was traveling with Aether.
He carries a degree of pain and hatred that far surpasses my own. Yes, you're the sister of the prince. Given the role I held in Conria, I would prefer not to harm you. Although, this is likely a self-imposed burden. If the prince saw me now, I doubt he would even recognize me. As for your question, I don't know how Dane managed to slow the deterioration of his body. My appearance is much changed, and that's not the only thing. Even my physical strength is a shadow of what it once was.
I would have never known. During our battle, it felt like I was fighting against the pinnacle of human strength.
And I still lost. I deserve no praise for that outcome. Still, it's a shame we never faced off 500 years ago. You could have seen what I was truly capable of.
I agree. Had we fought then, I'd also have been more motivated to go all out.
This interaction, though.
So, all that commotion back at the stadium, and you're saying neither of you were using your full strength?
I'd say we're evenly matched. If we face off again, victory will come down to who wants it more.
I imagine you held back since there were spectators around that could have gotten hurt. But capitalizing on that situation would have only led to a hollow victory. It would have been no different than taking hostages. My goal was the Gnosis, and I failed to obtain it. That means I lost, plain and simple. Her Majesty the Tsaritsa allows every Harbinger the freedom to pursue the meaning of their existence. When the time comes, that freedom can take precedence over her orders.
See, now that is an interesting statement. It does make a bit of sense, of course, but... Huh. Not what I would have guessed from her, although of course we don't know much.
That's why our methods can be so radically different, despite sharing the same goal and the same sovereign.
Well, you're not wrong about that one.
I needed the Gnosis because I came here to save Natlan. That was my primary motive. Once Natlan is saved, if the Gnosis still remained in my possession, I could bring it back to Snezhnaya.
My decision regarding the Gnosis will not change. So let's focus on the Abyss for now.
Right. What happens when all 6 heroes are together?
We will unleash a great power that can be used to thwart the Abyss. But only once. It's a power that Xbalanque gained from Renova. Renova is a god whose existence predates any Archon. You can think of her like an emissary of the heavenly principles. She controls the power of death.
Interesting. I wonder if she's the one we met on our way here.
Wait, is that why you have the Ode of Resurrection?
Yes. Renova also orchestrated Natlan's rules. As for the Divine Throne, like I said before, when a human ascends to the Divine Throne, their inner flame will awaken, The size of the flame depends on the person's potential. The same principle applies to the ruler of Death's power, with one notable distinction. The amount of power inherited will not change depending on your ability to tolerate it.
Right, okay, so if you can't handle it, you'll burn up quite quickly then. Although burn, I suppose, is not necessarily the best choice of words.
In other words, it's a kind of power that not everyone can withstand. But if you survive the trial, you will gain unprecedented strength, and the ability to harness powers more formidable than any Archon.
That still sounds really risky.
We cannot walk this path without accepting risk.
Hey! Things are going good. Just having kind of a casual morning stream. It's been good. I hope you're doing well.
Mualani charged into the Night Kingdom despite the abyssal contamination. Auroron fought back from the brink of death. In the face of their bravery, I must respond in kind. That is my duty.
Spoken like a true leader.
All right, that's enough for one day. You should head back and get some rest. I'm sure you're exhausted. The Abyss will likely sense the change in Auroron. It's possible the frequency of the attacks will increase. There are many challenges to come, so we need to be prepared.
When you put it that way, Paimon feels even more exhausted. Alright, let's head back.
Alright. This one, I have to say, feels a little bit odd that they do keep sending us back to the hotel to basically just take a nap randomly. Although I suppose this time we're not quite gonna get there.
That hurts.
Oh,
The monsters keep increasing in number. It's like something changed.
It's definitely unusual and we should all be careful. But don't worry too much. You have us by your side. If there's one thing the Abyss fears, it's strength. If they think we're easy prey, they've got another thing coming. Oh, someone's calling us.
Something wrong, Traveler?
yeah. I mean, it's a fair question to worry about. Okay, where are we going? Who? Can we talk to people? Is that what this is? I hope so. That'd be kind of fun. Ah, there's Shilonen.
Nope, we can't give any of these to our soldiers. They were not tempered correctly at the forge. Well-made weapons and shields are vital for the survival of our people. I know we're under a lot of pressure, but we can't compromise on quality. Listen, I'm not blaming you. I know this isn't your usual standard of work. Why don't you all just take a break and I'll take care of the pieces.
Yeah, I've seen her.
Hey, Shilonen? Is something wrong?
Nothing I can handle. Just some rushed defective goods, that's all.
She's certainly interesting. She's got a lot of a personality, I feel like. I don't know. I mean, I love her, like her color scheme is gorgeous. Like as far as coloring. And she's certainly she feels just a tiny bit like Farina did, like at the very beginning when she was kind of playing it up, you know? She feels a little bit like that, but then every once in a while you get those moments where you like break through.
Even the most skilled craftsmen make mistakes under pressure, and if you two want to avoid the same fate, you should really get some rest.
You must be exhausted too.
Don't worry. I like it that way.
You're not wrong. Yeah, no. Like I said, she's definitely got a lot of things that she's kind of hiding underneath a little bit. Definitely gorgeous too. Oh, who are we going to find now?
Let's ride!
Is this gonna be... Oh, it's Kaniche for once. Hi, friend.
Kaniche, you made it back in one piece!
Oh, these must be friends of yours. Well, head out then. See you later.
Oof, the awkward silences. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, a lot happened while we were in the ruin. We'll tell you about it some other time.
I definitely like her as a character for sure. She's very adorable too.
We won't keep you then. Let's talk later.
Oh. Alright, apparently it's nap time. So I've been told.
Auroron.
Oh, there she is again. Yeah. I know. I considered it. I feel like there's other characters I probably want to hold on more. Just cuz she's cryo and I don't know what I'd do with her. But again, we haven't seen her kit, so like but she's definitely like got the personality where I would certainly consider it just based on that because like she's just fun. Right? No, like the colors, gorgeous. It's like everything I loved about Inazuma, which is the purples and the blues and like of course blended with like the style of Natlan. Like she's gorgeous. She really is.
Granny?
And she's about to slap a child too, which is a little bit funny.
What's wrong, Granny? It looks like you have something to say.
You know exactly what you did. You need some sense knocked into you, that's what I think. Now, where do I even begin?
I'm sorry.
Now that you have nowhere to run, that's when you apologize? You couldn't wait to run off last time, and the time before that.
Pretty sure I apologized those times too.
Their interactions. Like, sir, if you're gonna just keep doing it, the apology doesn't mean anything.
What exactly were you thinking? Being a wanted criminal is one thing, but then you also tried to pull off that whole thing in the ancient ruin. I'm not the one who needs an apology. Apologize to yourself for risking your life.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't have anything to say for myself, Granny. Yell at me all you want. I know I messed up.
You better be sincere. This is an incredibly serious matter.
I'm being sincere, I promise. I've seriously reflected on my actions. I know what I did was risky, and I know I made some bad choices. But I don't regret it. I just had to do something. Not because I thought I was special, but because I wanted to help Natlan as much as I can. Of course, in the end, I just ended up causing more trouble, so you're right. My apology doesn't mean much, but I don't know what else I can say.
Honestly, though, like purely for aesthetic purposes, I feel like you could put together just a really gorgeous team. Not a good team necessarily, but if you grabbed her and like, well, you'd want to be at least functional. So if you put her and Furina on a team, they would be really pretty together at least. Maybe with Shallonen, that could be fun. I don't know who else our crew would need, but like, gorgeous set of characters.
You even had Aoife bring me that gem. A simple thank you isn't enough, but still. Thank you, Granny.
Yeah, it wouldn't be terrible now that I'm like actually thinking about it. You'd certainly get the freeze reaction off plenty, I would think.
You're welcome. Just make sure to thank Aoife sometime.
I will.
Anyway, don't feel too grateful. I tampered with the bag to copy a portion of your memories.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Of course you didn't. You forget how many years I have on you. Like you could uncover one of my tricks. Anyway, I have something else to tell you.
Yeah.
The Pyro Archon has discussed your case with the others. Many of your actions violated the rules of Natlan, and you should understand you'll have to take responsibility for that.
I understand.
But your efforts weren't entirely meaningless in the end. In addition to giving us another failsafe, you saved yourself with sheer force of will and managed to become a hero. Huh. Not too shabby, grandson.
Did the Traveler in Paimon tell you to say that?
What? No! I said that because I mean it!
I can't believe you're complimenting me at a time like this. You normally let your fist do the talking.
You're not off the hook just yet. I told the Traveler I was going to break your legs, and I meant every part of it.
Could you not? I still need them to walk.
Trying to negotiate, are you? All right. Make me an offer.
Given all the good things that I managed to accomplish, can you let me off the hook this one time? I promise to do better in the future.
Fine. I can let this slide for now. But I'll be watching. We'll see if I change my mind. Oh, a Traveler, Paimon. Didn't expect to see you here.
Hello!
Yes. Looking after these little rascals is rather exhausting.
Taking care of the Traveler isn't easy either. Paimon's life is an uphill battle.
Excuse me? Who's the one who can't keep their mouths shut, Paimon?
Traveler, Paimon, I want to thank you for your help back at the ruin. I won't.
Let's get together sometime. If Auroron really wants to thank you, he can treat us all to a tasty meal.
Sounds great! We'll be there!
Well, at least you know how to bribe Paimon, Auroron. Okay, now so we
Is there fun?
are going back in here. Where are we meant to be going here? Unclear. Ah, there we go. We've got the navigation particles back.
Carving waves!
Every time I skate with Milani inside, it just feels like a little bit illegal.
If you're done for the day, we should get some rest. Paimon has a feeling we'll need it for tomorrow.
You ready?
Yep. Let's go meet the Lord of the Night.
Oh.
So, this is where you heard the Lord of the Night? Guess that means she really has awakened. Hopefully we made it before she falls asleep again.
Fret not. I'm still here. For a weak life form, falling asleep is no less taxing an exercise than staying awake.
I'm sorry for disturbing your rest, but there's something we didn't have the chance to ask you earlier. We need to forge a new ancient name for the Traveler. But we ran into a problem. She's not from Natlan, so there are no records of her in the Night Kingdom.
I see. Mawika must hold her in high regard. It would seem the two of you are not simply here on her orders. So, what say you? Do you believe this traveler to be deserving?
Mm-hmm.
Speak your mind. There are no others here. You are both my children, both children of Natlan. I would hear your opinions on the matter.
I'm also curious to know, actually.
She is special. She saved Kachina and devoted herself to helping us avert this disaster. Natlan owes her a debt. But that debt has not been repaid. And with an ancient name, we can at least guarantee her safety.
Even though that guarantee will come at the cost of your own life?
Excuse me?
Yes.
So, it's true. Forging an ancient name consumes the life of the craftsman.
Forging an ancient name is an act of creation. It involves taking disparate concepts throughout the Night Kingdom and condensing them into a heroic epic. But it takes time for the new concept to be integrated into that realm. If the ancient name is like a seed, then the life of the craftsman is the outer shell, serving as its protection. Once that process is complete, the seed will sprout, and having served its purpose, the outer shell will gradually disappear.
Excuse me? I don't think that's worth it. No. No, thank you. I don't need one.
Forging an ancient name is no easy task. And creating one for an outlander makes it even more challenging. Still, if you're here, that means your mind is set.
Yes, because I believe forging this name will be well worth it. We don't know how long we'll be able to hold back the Abyss or what the final price of averting this disaster will be. If giving up my life means that all the people of Natlan can have a future, then the sacrifice is practically negligible. Even when I'm staring death in the face, I don't think I'll regret this decision. I bear the name Baraka. This is a part of my duty.
I understand. The chance may be exceedingly slim, but you still want to seize it, because this could be the final step to victory. And you, Siglali? The anxiety you feel. It's because you saw something, yes? Something you were not meant to see.
So, you know about that too.
What is she talking about?
What do you know?
I've had concerns for a long time. Mawika's plan needs too much time, and too many things can go wrong. The Masters of the Night Wind have a ceremony that can be used to glimpse the future. It's just... using this power on the Pyro Archon has always been seen as a taboo.
But you're not afraid to break those, are you?
And you did it anyway? What did you see?
Death.
A key part of Mawika's plan is using the 6 heroes to release the power Xbalanque obtained from the ruler of death. Considering its origins, the price of using that power is death.
You're saying Mawika is going to die in this war against the Abyss?
Well, oh boy. I mean, like, I kind of got that was the plan, but oh, don't like that.
Yes.
I can't just ignore what I saw. That's why I need the Traveler's power. I need the power of a Descender.
Don't forget, Sidlali. Even if it may seem like someone is fated to die, the nature of death and fate are different. Fate indicates what will happen in the future. The time, manner, and place are all predetermined. But death is different. Death is a rule. The ruler of death's power will allow Mawika to triumph over the Abyss. But she must offer her own life in the process. The ruler of death cares little for the time and manner of a death. She simply guarantees that it will occur. Fate may be able to influence the timing, but that is all the Traveler can change.
Wait, you're saying we might be able to change when she dies, but not the outcome?
Well, I mean, she is a human person. That's kind of how it works.
I cannot help you with this, I'm afraid. It's beyond my capabilities.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Mawika knows about all this, doesn't she?
Yes. I imagine she has long accepted this eventuality.
Well, I can't. She's so strong. She never gives up, never rests until a problem is solved.
Yeah, you're not wrong. And the fact that she is one of the, like, actually one of our Archons who's human actively as opposed to something else, whatever the other thing may be. Yeah. I mean, I was like kind of expecting it, but I was hoping to be proven wrong. You never know.
She's not the type of person to just quietly accept her death. The Traveler shares that quality. That's why I think this gamble is worth it. Together, I know they can overcome the impossible. Be it fate or death.
Especially because she's like gonna be a playable character, I think. Maybe not.
We shall have to
How are they
wait
gonna
and
do
see,
that?
but I will curb my expectations. My time is running out. It is my honor to witness humanity in this moment of absolute determination.
We won't forget your contributions. Once we deal with the Abyss, we'll find a way to keep you alive.
Mavlika, in particular.
Thank you for saying that, but there is nothing you can do.
At least theoretically, I thought so. I thought she was 5.2, but maybe that was just someone giving conjecture. But same thing with Shalonen, though, so I guess if they're not necessarily afraid of taking out their playable characters.
How many years of life are enough? 10? 100? 1,000? 10,000?
Yeah, okay. I thought so. Huh. Interesting. Alright.
The Night Kingdom will disappear. The humans will continue to fight against the Abyss, and in the end, all will cease to exist. When you consider all of that, extending my life is meaningless.
It really is, isn't it? I mean, I guess if you do consider it. Like, she did say an awful lot about timing here, which makes me think, obviously Mabuika will die eventually. She's a human person, presumably. So if we're talking about timing, maybe that's where we're going with things. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, it's a tricky one, isn't it? Like, what's better, 1,000 years that you waste or, 10 that really matter? I would say probably the 10, but again, difference of opinion.
That's what makes us different. Even if our end comes tomorrow, humanity will still do whatever it takes to survive today.
Exactly.
Times like these always fill me with admiration and reinforce my commitment to the mandate I shoulder. My creator was right in esteeming you as special above others. Here. This is my gift to you and an extension of my will. It can record the traveler's experiences in this land, whether from the past or the future. With it, you can forge the ancient name you desire, and the traveler will also become a hero forever recorded in the memory of Natlan.
Thank you. We're sorry to ask this of you when your strength is already all but spent.
Really. Thank you so much.
Your thanks are unnecessary. This is the least that an angel can do. Time for you to leave. It's getting dark.
I can't sleep with all the noise outside! Forget it, let's go check it out.
Let's see, are we back in another crisis, maybe?
Shilon and Lolly, is there a reason you're up so early?
We went to see the Lord of the Night, and she gave us this. Like I said before, I couldn't forge your ancient name because there was no record of you in the Night Kingdom. But with this, we can finally record your deeds.
Just keep it with you during your time in Natlan. And eventually, it'll be full of your adventures.
Really? Let Paimon see!
Oh, okay. How cool. Huh. Yeah, it has got all kinds of things, huh?
Oh, it's the two of us! And a sun in the middle! Oh, and that must be... Kachina?
It's not a concrete medium. It reflects the Lord of the Night's will, and shows what she wants you to see.
Oh, in other words, don't worry about his form. When you want to check the contents, just take it out and have a look.
Sounds convenient! It's also super light and doesn't take up too much space. This is a really awesome gift. Oh, yeah. We'd feel bad accepting something like that.
Now here's the question, is Shalonen gonna tell us?
Oh, yeah, don't worry, you two. It's, like you saw yesterday, aiding humanity is the Lord of the Night's mandate.
Uh-huh. So that's a no.
She would have willingly reconstructed Natlan's ley lines at the cost of her own existence. She wouldn't ask anything in return for this.
Exactly. Just take it.
Well, if you say so.
Uh-oh. An emergency. Okay.
So soon? We just fought them off.
We can figure that out later. Let's go!
Yeah, we're definitely in an escalation period, huh?
I see. I'll send reinforcements to those two locations. This other one is too dangerous. I'll handle it myself. The remaining locations are remote with no inhabitants. Let's bring our warriors back and make sure they're careful on the retreat.
Understood. I'll spread the word.
Okay. That should be interesting.
We're here. What's going on? Kachina said the Abyss attacked again?
Yes, it's not looking good. Our forces have always been able to handle the sporadic attacks, but now there are more monsters than ever, and the attacks are more frequent.
What about the scale? What areas are they targeting?
All of Natlan. Not just around the stadium, but even the remote areas of the Collective of Plenty are reporting attacks.
Oh. Well, that's not good, is it?
Could this also be some kind of omen? If things continue like this, then...
Seems to me it's like Malvika said. They've sensed that we're at 5 out of 6 and are stepping things up.
We won't last much longer, I know. What we're seeing now is the desperation of the Abyss. It knows we're only one hero short. I don't have the strength to fight it right now. This is its best opportunity and its final chance.
You're saying we just have to hold out for as long as we can?
It'll be a long fight. Our current focus needs to be on protecting civilians and conserving manpower. There are caravans and adventurers trapped in the wild. Many of our warriors have already left to rescue them, but they'll need reinforcements. All right. Shilonen, Kachina, head to the camp near the Children of Echoes. Lali, you're needed in the Masters of the Nightwind. As an important figure in the plan, Auroron will stay here. Your tribe is too far from the stadium.
Understood. I'll leave right away.
I prepared a hot air balloon to take you where you're needed.
Oh, that's a fun bit of tech, isn't it? How cool.
Messengers from the Scions of the Canopy are traveling all around Natlan. Update them once you've completed your mission, and they'll compile the information into a battle report. As I receive intel from the various regions, I'll plan your next move.
All right, no time to lose. Let's go!
Yeah, definitely feels like we've got danger imminent, huh? Oh boy.
What about us? Where should we go?
I received word that a small team escorting civilians back to the stadium was attacked. They won't be able to hold out for long. Can I leave them to you?
You sure can.
Thank you. The hot air balloon is over there.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, no way. How cool. Got like a battle royale style mini map here. That's pretty awesome, actually. Oh. Well, we're doing great here so far. Awesome time. Oh. Young lady, please don't do that anymore. Thank you.
And we're off! Hey, this thing is pretty convenient. It's not only fast, but also saves us a lot of energy.
Yeah, I did. I ended up going for her. Because I could use some more supports more than anything else, honestly. And she's a pretty solid one, plus the heals.
Everywhere. Seems like chaos in the making. Good thing for those battle reports.
Yeah, no. I had the wishes. I got lucky. I was a little bit worried about it, but I managed to get her. I didn't lose my 50-50. Like, it was a little bit of a minor miracle, to be honest, but I did end up getting her. Okay, are we here? Oh, we can't get out.
They must be trapped. Let's go help.
Yes, let me out.
Reinforcements! Thank goodness! Thank you for coming. We were almost at the breaking point.
There were just too many monsters. They just kept coming, wave after wave. I've never seen it this bad.
At least we got here in time. You all should get going.
I know, but it's not that easy. A lot of people were hurt in the battle just now. Our cart was also attacked, and now our supplies are scattered everywhere.
That's not important right now. We need to focus on getting out of here alive.
I know, but these were medical supplies. What if they need them back at the stadium?
It's them! Over here!
We came to help, but looks like you don't need it. Nice job making it through.
Now we can head straight to the next location.
What other areas need help?
Here, take a look at the latest battle report. Messengers from the Scions of the Canopy are traveling all around Natland to pass along the latest intel. If you see a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy, feel free to ask them about the latest battle situation.
Thanks! Now where should we go next?
Seems like you can hold your own in a fight, so let's split up. Choose where you want to go and we'll take the rest.
Still looks like they could use some help here, though. These supplies are really important. What should we do?
It's all right. Don't delay your rescue efforts on our account.
But if we stay here too long, the monsters might come back.
What do you think, Traveler? Should we stay and help? Paimon will do whatever you decide.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's not good, is it?
Traveler, can I ask you a favor? My mother's a doctor. When she heard about the attacks in the wilderness, she rushed out to help, and I haven't heard from her since. I'm worried. She's not a fighter, and I can't leave to check on her. I want her to stay out of this. So if you see her, can you please tell her to take shelter?
Of course, we've got this.
Thank you. Oh, that makes it easier to focus on the current battle.
Okay, then.
Do you get scared? Normal? You mean I'm not being a coward?
Not at all. You're here, aren't you? Ready to fight even despite your fear. That's impressive.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Thanks, you two.
Okay. So we need to get out of here and go somewhere else. Let's see. Bunch of hilly trails with pyro. Okay. Or oh, geo buff. Okay, we're gonna go. Oh, that's dendro. Let's see, what else have we got around here? Shilonen. Interesting. Okay. I feel like the best option is over here. Probably. We'll have to see. I feel like if I try and optimize team comps for everything here, it's just going to end up being a different problem, but at the very least. Oh! True form? No. No, I haven't seen it. Was it in like one of the live streams or something?
He must be busy delivering messages. At least he didn't look hurt. This is it! Looks like a battle is in progress. Let's go help them!
How much longer are these things gonna keep coming?
We're
right!
Let's shred, Sharky!
Ah, okay. Yeah, I didn't get the chance to watch it. We'll have to see.
Thank you so much. You came just in time.
Ooh. Interesting. Okay.
What's going on? Were other places hit?
Yeah, seems like it.
Yeah, that's really good.
The Pyro Archon told us to be ready to evacuate. She warned us something like this could happen. But I never thought there would be this many monsters.
You got here just in time. But what should we do about the wounded?
The wounded?
This area was hit bad. We're housing the wounded in this house for now, but we're short on medicine. It's not easy for them to get around either.
Oh yeah. I bet that honestly that would be the way to go. It's gotta be, right? Like they're gonna do kind of the same thing they did with Don Hung. I would expect. Where you've got like the different form option.
We don't know what to do next. We're sitting ducks if we stay here, but we can't just leave them behind.
Which honestly, I would be excited to see because I feel like, yeah, right? Well, I gotta imagine she will be. I know. Just based on visuals, yeah, for sure.
Thank goodness you're here, though. You saved us all. You're right. The monsters are gone, so should be safe for now. Some of my men can escort them.
That will take time, though. And some of the wounded can't walk. They might have to stay here.
Don't worry. Once we escort the first group, I'll call for reinforcements. That way, everyone can evacuate.
Let's help them out here for now. Then we can head to the next area. Oh, there's a messenger over there. Don't forget, we can get the latest intel from them.
There's somebody right around here who we're supposed to talk to, huh? Up there.
Thanks for your help. I've updated the intel on this area. I'll start spreading the word. Hang in there, you two. A lot of places still need your help.
Bring it! Quick, over here. Follow me.
Look, someone's surrounded!
Okay.
Letting brave names echo!
Carving waves!
Thank you. They really came out of nowhere.
Yeah, that was close. Thank you for coming all this way to help us, Doctor.
Honestly, what I wonder is if they're gonna stick with the ice theme or if they're gonna switch it up a little bit. Like I said, I haven't watched the live stream or anything, so. Which I probably should do, but been busy.
Just doing my part.
Doctor, wait, do you know Tapos?
He's my son. Why? Did something happen to him?
Right, I would think so, just considering the fact that they've been staying away from anything with ice weakness, really, recently. I would expect it to be a little different. I don't know what it would be, but I'm curious to see.
No, he's fine. He's just worried about you. He asked us to tell you to seek shelter.
Ah, I see. I know it's dangerous to be out and about like this, but I just can't sit back and do nothing.
Right, exactly. Like, we haven't had anything with cryo weakness in ages, realistically speaking. So, yeah, I gotta imagine.
How about this? I'll write to him and promise to team up with the next group of warriors I come across. I'll be safer that way.
Sounds good. I'm sure he'll be relieved you're okay.
Thank you for passing along his message.
Ooh, how convenient. Ah, so you can change your party if you need to. That's actually fun. Let's go find Kinich and see what he has to say.
Off we go.
Maybe he'll actually have some... Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. Can we not go talk to him? I guess not. Alright. That's probably for the best. I don't think he'll need more reinforcements. Rift Hounds. Healing is important. Okay. And what have we got up here? Geo pylons need to be destroyed. Okay. We're gonna go with this one. Alright. Let's get into it.
Shower me with praise! Let the world fly! Yes, let's ride! Amazing! Check this out! That's the mark!
Clouds high. The birds come.
Let the mountain's veins boil! Carving waves! Amazing!
Bring it!
What on earth was that achievement?
Let my name echo in song!
Thanks for the help. Yes, per his order, we're now under the Pyro Archon's command. Not everyone understood his decision, but our Lord's orders take precedence over all.
So he actually is assisting. That's actually pretty cool. I'm glad.
We're alive because of them. They saved us.
Well, guess that means we should thank you guys. This feels so weird.
Agreed.
At least everybody's on the same page that this is a bit strange.
Where are you headed? The people of the Springs?
That was the plan, but I don't know if it's safe anymore.
I suggest heading to the stadium. Most of the manpower will be focused there, so it'll be safer than staying with the tribes. Once we take care of these monsters, some of our soldiers will escort you.
Thank you so much.
Guess a little extra help never hurts.
People from all over Natlan are heading to the stadium. That area needs to be the center of our defensive efforts. If your other tasks are complete, I'm sure the people there could use your aid. Hearing those words from you also feels quite strange for me, but I can only accept the situation at hand.
Well, alright then. Oof, that corrosion level keeps on going up. How rough. Okay, so well, there's not really much anything to do around here, is there? Other than healing up a little bit. Unfortunately, my poor level 70 Shalonen isn't quite able to keep up with everybody on this team just yet, considering we've got 2 high HP friends. Really, Kazua's spot should be someone else, but that crowd control is worth it. Alright, so we are next heading over here. Let's see. Pyro damage increased. I know. I know. She's the only one who isn't leveled, okay? It's just her and only 'cause she's new. If I play any other team, we'll be just fine. Okay. Well, that's a notable hazard. I don't think this, let's see, is there a spot around here to switch? I know. I say it all the time. It's okay.
Alright.
Got that cheetah. Alright, is there... Can we switch up characters? Yes, we can. It's over there. Because I feel like... Not that, you know, this team is bad, but we should probably actually bring a pyro team. That would probably be for the best. Oh. Okay. Let's try... I'm almost tempted to pop in Farina.
Can't wait any longer.
But we'll try this. And see how it goes. Yeah, he's about on par with all of my other characters. There's definitely like a little bit I have left to do with his skills and everything, but I mean he's
Guess that means the situation isn't getting any better.
certainly pretty well leveled.
We'll just have to keep fighting.
Okay.
Everybody stand back! Nova, get them!
Target acquired.
Which is kind of why I had both of them on that team, not only for the extra support, which is nice for Moani. Ah, okay. Like, this is the team I've more or less been just running with, and it's been pretty good. Who have they even got here? Oh, you.
For the Lord of the Night. Locked up.
Oh. That looks like a thing we need to kill, doesn't it?
Let's light it up! Yeah, teamwork is true!
Wind strike. Target acquired.
How rude. Ah. Okay. I see. Alright, so Kanich is kind of... No! Kanich! Why are you useless here? This is going to be really unfortunate, isn't it? How am I supposed to kill this thing exactly? Not Kanich, who literally can't even kill it at all.
Locked up.
Fine. You know what? I am trying to. What do you want? Okay, well, we'll just do it this way, I guess, and just shoot through it.
Nice and spicy. You're toast.
Everybody stand back!
Okay, so we've got through the shieldy thing. I am trying. Oh, Kanich, why can I not be you now, even? Like, he just doesn't lock on to it. This is trash. Why? Why would you do this to me? Cause like, I can't even... Oh, boo. You know...
Oh, Kanich, you're back!
Oh, now you're here. Sir. Well, you know, he's not built for normal attacks. Why would you do that?
Yeah, it really feels like we're running short on people everywhere. It's so dangerous out there. Just when we think everything's under control, another thing goes off the deep end. Not that Paimon's complaining, it's just... What if things get even worse? Okay, that's enough out of you!
All right. Oh. I mean, understandable y'all are worried, but like...
Yeah, she always seems so confident. Plus, she told us you can only become the Archon by proving your strength. Good idea! Maybe we can see if the people around here need anything in the meantime. Looks like we're on the same page. There are a lot of people in here.
Alright.
Could they all be refugees?
Clearly, Kanish is not our friend here today. Since, at the very least for the pylon fights, he can't do anything. Which seems like a design issue. But I'm sure it's fine. We'll just go back to what we were doing.
Witness my magnificence!
Okay. Yeah, alright. Look, I will agree, he's normally fine. But for that fight in particular, where you're supposed to destroy an object he can't lock onto and use his skill against.
I managed to accept my fear, but I still want to ask you one last thing. If I die, do you think anyone will remember me?
Yeah, please do whatever you can to stay alive. Your life is super important.
My life is super important. Got it. Thank you again for leading me to the answer.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, I'm so glad you're all right.
Hey, you made it back!
Sure did. Dargo made sure we got back safely before rushing out again.
Plus, we managed to deliver the medical supplies to the stadium. I really can't thank you enough for your help.
Okay. Who else wants to talk? Oh, somebody up in the sky, it looks like. Who are you?
I didn't expect to see you here. My son wrote back to me and said things are under control on his end. That's one less thing to worry about for now. Anyway, I followed a group of warriors back here when I heard they needed medical personnel at the stadium. My age means I can't charge to the front lines, but I can handle things here. Everything will get better.
Okay, so we're just, what, hanging out for a bit now? Feels a bit strange, but okay. Sure, I guess.
rest, Traveler? We have to head out again in a bit.
Boo. Ugh. Oh. Really?
I got him cornered.
Seriously?
Letting brave names echo! Shower me with praise!
Falling leaves, adorn my night!
There we go. We're like actually doing things now. Hello?
Time to shine!
Wind strike!
Let the mountains flames boil!
Okay, so this is like definitely the way to go to break those. Not that, you know. Hello?
There are too many of them! They just keep coming!
How rude.
The birds call!
There are too many of them! They just keep coming!
Milani has the same problem, huh?
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song! Letting brave names echo!
For the Lord of the Night!
Oh, that's not a good sound, is it? Oh! Oh, that's not good at all. Yeah, right? That is about what we've got going on here. Goodness me. Whoa, girlfriend. Nice. This is so wild to see like literally everybody.
The situation is grave. Hold this position. Keep the people safe.
Chaos and emptiness.
Ooh, he's an archer.
And it knows that now is its best chance.
But the sacred flame!
Archon's on the case.
Whoa.
that?
Aha, oh, come on, man.
Laugh all you want, it's gonna eat you too!
Yeah, I have a feeling that it's not going to be great either.
The fact that Deadpan Kaniche is this nervous just goes to show how serious this really is. Oh, let's go. The disaster's really happening.
Oh man, the death count just keeps going up too. Alright, we're stable, at least, I guess. That's something. Alright. Oh, we got all kinds of areas. Okay. Love a good old-fashioned unknown. Okay, so we've got things. Things either way. Delightful. Love a good old-fashioned unknown scenario. Alright.
Those Saurians are fighting each other! Whoa, something's wrong. They're abyss monsters!
Okay, well that could certainly be worse.
Let the mountain's veins boil! Let the world collide!
The wind strike can strip fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Let's ride! Woohoo! Action as a wave!
All right.
Shower me with the... Over here! Come on, quick! Hey, wake up! And you, wake up!
They're all dead.
Oh no! Were we too late?
We were on our way to the stadium with our Saurians when that dark entity emerged in the sky. Seconds later, the abyss monsters appeared and changed into Saurian form. They fought till the end to protect us. And now...
Right. You need to get to the stadium. Come on, we'll take you.
I guess. Thank you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Truly I am. May the Wyab watch over your souls, now and forever.
Huh? Yeah. I'm on nose, it's just... It hasn't fully sunk in yet. But anyway, right now, let's focus on getting them to the stadium. With any luck, there'll be an update waiting for us there. If not, we'll just have to play things by ear.
Things are going very, very wrong here. Alright, we need to go. See what our courier friend
Need
has
the
to
latest
say.
battle report? We don't have too much information since so few messengers are making it back here. But as I understand, the folks at the Scions of the Canopy outpost suffered a large-scale abyss attack as they were trying to evacuate civilians to the stadium. If you're free, please head there immediately.
Alright, can do. Oh, I don't like that. Strong and dented. That's not good either.
Bring it! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Shower me with hot fast!
Oh. Come on, man. Really? Rude.
Need a surfboard? All right.
Time to shine!
Wind strider.
Let's ride!
Come back, sir.
Surf's up! Let's shred, Sharky! Strike a pose!
As one with wind and cloud.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
It's you. You came. After you left, some of them started evacuating the civilians, while the rest stayed behind to keep guard, but they're all dead. I'm the only survivor. We're done for now. The Abyss will attack again any minute. And then I'll be a dead man too. The last few civilians holed up indoors won't stand a chance.
Oh, come on, friend. Time to get y'all out of here.
Hang in there. We'll think of something. There's gotta be a way out of this.
Like what? None of the civilians have any combat experience. There are old people, children, wounded. They can't defend themselves.
The monsters are gone for now, right?
Get back inside. It's too dangerous out here.
I know it's dangerous. That's why I came out.
Same.
Huh? What is this?
Can you spare some equipment for us? I've never been in a battle before, but I'm young and I can hold a weapon. That's gotta count for something.
And I used to fight in the pilgrimage when I was a younger man. Admittedly, I never made it very far. But if you hand me a spear, I think the old muscle memory will kick in.
There are others willing to join us as well. I persuaded them to fight. We can't let the blood spilled by our warrior brethren be in vain. We can't watch on as our heroes lose heart. And we can't let them fight alone.
We don't have much equipment left. Okay, take these. With a few extra fighters, we should just about be able to hold our own. It'll be a slow advance, but that's better than being stuck here. Everyone who's fighting, be prepared to follow my orders to the letter.
Yes, sir!
Got it.
Take our hot air balloon. You can use it to get to the stadium.
No need. You'll have other people to save. We're taking up arms so that you can focus on more important things. You're the heroes, after all.
Okay, well, try going that way. That's the route we came from, and there weren't too many monsters.
Thank you, both. You've been a huge help. I am devastated by the deaths of my brothers in arms. But if their sacrifice means anything, I have to live on.
We're not going down without a fight.
Thanks. We will. Now, go. There are other people to save out there.
Okay. Grab those. And then let's get out of here and find whatever's happening here. See what we can do. Though I don't know we'll be able to do
Doesn't look like we'll be
much.
able to find anyone here. The monsters are all that's left.
Wind strike.
Shower me with praise! Carbon wave! Amazing! Surf's up! Catching at the flame!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song! latest intel said the Children of Echoes need support too. Let's head over.
The fact that we're too late to almost every spot is just so unfortunate. Understandable, but unfortunate. Okay, what are we looking at? Unknown, essentially.
These warriors are struggling. Quick, let's help them!
Alright. Oh.
Alright.
Shower me with the carbon wave!
We'll just go with Shallonen for this one. Honestly, she's the best in my group at actually, succeeding. Sir! That was rude. Where even is enemy? There we go.
Letting brave names echo!
Let the world come alive! Amazing!
Thank you so much. You saved the day. The enemy attacks grow stronger with each wave. We're nearly at breaking point. Given how few of us are left, I think it's time we cut our losses. This base is as good as gone.
Yeah, I would probably get to the center zone.
Yeah, everyone needs to stick together. Best to regroup somewhere else.
Better late than never. Time to evacuate. Warriors, gather round. For anyone who still wants to fight on the front lines, the Children of Echo's front is the closest to here. Anyone who wants to leave will likely also see action as they evacuate, but will be afforded safety at the stadium. Those are the options. We're abandoning this base, and you're free to stay with the group or leave. With our limited numbers, I can't promise that we'll be of any real assistance to the Children of Echo's war effort. Even if we do join them, please bear this in mind as you make your decision. Now then, anyone who wishes to keep fighting, show me how serious you are. Really? Even after my less than rousing speech?
Why would we give up now, after everything we've been through? We didn't stick it out this far just to admit defeat.
We can't give another inch to the Abyss. We have to fight them back. If not for our own sake, then at least for our fallen brethren.
Very well. For Natlan.
For Natlan!
We may be few in number, but our will remains strong. We will join the ranks of the Children of Echoes, and they will be stronger for it, however little.
Okay, well, take care of yourselves.
Don't worry. It'll be just like another Night Warden war. We'll force the Abyss back if it's the last thing we do.
Oh? Huh.
Shoot! That creepy Abyss thing is raining down a dangerous-looking substance again!
That's over towards people of the Springs territory. From what I've heard, their defenses have been substantially weakened by the Abyss invasion.
Alright, so then we better go, huh?
Then let's head over and check on them!
See how Mulani's doing. Wait a moment. That's where we just were. What was that? Okay. That was weird.
What the? Paimon can't believe it!
Yeah, that does not look like a good thing, does it?
Bro, it's too darn strong, our attacks are useless! Oh, why isn't anything working? At this rate, the Abyss is just gonna keep sending more and more monsters! The next wave will be here soon! We need to get out of here! Let's check the area for survivors, and hurry! Let's shred, Sharky!
Wind strike. Fallen leaves. Adorn my nut.
Shower me
Let the mountain flames boil.
Oh. Okay, sure.
All right.
So we need to get out of here ASAP.
There's just one battle report left, and it gives a long list of places where the dangerous substance has been dropping. This is the first report we've had in ages, which means the messenger's job has become all but impossible. But there's nothing we can do about that. Our priority is to get to the next affected zone. Even if we don't find any survivors, maybe that strange substance over there won't be as rock solid as here. There's a chance at least.
It's something. Oh dear. Yeah, that is just getting worse, isn't it? Worse and worse and worse. Or at least we can recharge here before we take off. Alright. Let's see, what have we got? Oh, pylons again. Alright. We'll keep Shalonen on team then. Oh boy. Alright, we're like actually taking our balloon. How fun. Yeah, there's a lot of not good looking things around here, huh?
How brilliant! There are too many monsters! There are just too many! It's beyond anything we've seen before!
Yeah, it's not looking great, is it? Hey. Yeah, that looks like a lot more corruption, doesn't it? Yeesh. Just casually going on a tour through the destroyed remnants here. Oh, that's not a good location to see a lot of abyssal energy, is it? Definitely not great. Eek. Yeah, when they said their defenses were rough, monsters actively inside the city is not quite what I was picturing, but it's certainly not wrong. Okay, that's where we're gonna try and end up. So we're technically going to reinforce everybody, but... Ooh. Yeah, it's not looking good, is it?
Traveler, this war is getting too much for my mind to take. Okay, let's do this.
Almost there. I suspect, considering how aggressively we keep bumping those numbers up, we're certainly nearing a tipping point, whichever way it goes.
Oh, thank goodness, those people are still standing!
All right.
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song!
Amazing!
Goodness. Stop moving, sir.
Bring it. Hear the echoes of the valley.
Move out! We've got to get out of here!
Yeah, right? That was like the longest travel scene ever. I honestly think it would have been faster if we just walked.
Still no luck, huh? What on earth are these things? How are they invulnerable to attack?
Yeah, at least with regular abyssal pylons, anyone with a vision can destroy them. But this thing, no one's seen anything like it before. It's like a part of that sky demon's body or something. Whatever it is, it seems like it can spawn abyssal pylons, and with them, a never-ending stream of abyss monsters. We're just no match for it.
At this point, retreat looks like our best option. We're fighting a losing battle here. The stadium is our only hope. That's where the sacred flame is, which seems to be the one thing that well of abyssal energy is afraid of. The Pyro Archon is guarding the flame. As long as that continues, we still have hope.
What's this?
Water, and some snacks. You look like you need it. I'm guessing you've been supporting the fight all over the map? Sounds like you need a breather.
Well, thanks, friend, but you should probably keep those. You might need them yourself.
We got enough people to hold our own here, and it's high time you took a break. Why don't you sit down and gather your strength for a minute?
It's true. We've been fighting pretty much non-stop. Traveler, you must be exhausted. What do you think?
I think we just took like a 20-minute balloon ride and we're fine now.
What is it?
We need to go.
Oh, you're right. Well, then guess we'd better go warn them. It's your decision. If you want to set off right away, Paimon will come with you.
Yeah, we need to go. Like right now.
All right.
All right. Let's see. Okay. Evac team. Hey, we're gonna have some other friends. Shalom and our other friends. Okay. Sure. Off we go.
Oh no, the monsters have already stormed in.
They sure have. Oh. What the?
Oh, it's you guys. Things are bad here. Something fell out of the sky that's impervious to our attacks.
Well, good that you evacuated at least so that there's not civilians who need to get out still.
It's a good thing you did, otherwise we might not have made it in time.
Kachina, she and I can deal with the remaining monsters and abyssal pylons. You should go catch up with the rest of the group before your parents start worrying about you.
Stay safe, Kachina.
Come on, let's get this done.
Okay, but we still can't destroy that thing. Oh. Well, now you've just confused me, haven't you? How rude.
Strike a pose. Let's ride. Amazing.
Go away, sir.
Amazing. Let the world collide.
It's all confusing.
As one with wind and cloud.
Now that they've switched up my whole team comp.
Shower me with praise. Woohoo! Let's shred, Darky.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine.
This one engage each other would be actually helpful.
Bring it!
Strike a pose.
Fallen leaves, adorn my nut.
Not my lucky day.
Get.
Yoo-hoo!
There we go.
Catching at the flames.
Okay.
All right.
Hey. Excuse me. What was that about? Goodness. Alright, where are we going?
Off we go.
Down, essentially? Is that it? Okay, explains why they let me down there, but... Ooh. Okay.
Strike a pose. Let the world collide.
echoes of the valley.
Okay.
All right.
There we go. Shonen's like actually not useless at taking these out, which is quite nice. Big fan of that. Okay. Need to go this way. Alright, girlfriend, let's get out of here.
Yep, that's everyone. And no more casualties by the look of things. Yeah, this is, good. We can evacuate shortly. I appreciate your help. How are things out there? Pretty dire, I bet. Some of the things I've seen, I don't know if I'll ever be able to get them out of my mind. Are we in Natlan doomed to this fate? I've never witnessed a full-scale abyss invasion before. I mean, I'd heard stories about the sky being painted black, but I always thought that was an exaggeration. Malika has witnessed this all before, so she knew better than anyone the terror and despair an abyss invasion would bring.
Yeah, and despite that, she's still facing it head-on.
We've had to abandon our homes and chase the dying light of day, and maybe the only time we'll see the dawn again is in our dreams. But as long as there's even a sliver of hope, I am not gonna give up. We should catch up with the group. Let's go! Bring it!
Okay, Kachina's good. That's good. Glad you're still out. Okay, so everybody's having to evacuate to the central area. Ugh.
What? Isn't that Chaska's tribe? She said she was gonna take Koichi home to rest for a while.
Oh no. That's not good at all.
But how, right? Everyone's struggling just to defend themselves. There is no spare manpower. At this rate, it won't be long before even the stadium is indefensible. And with everyone congregating at the stadium, the Abyss forces will start converging there too. Then there'll be a battle on a scale much larger than anything we've seen so far. On the bright side, at least my old injuries aren't playing up at the moment. Means I can actually join in with the fighting.
The crux of the issue is that the heart of the Abyss itself has joined the invasion. That's a power we just can't match. I have every faith in the courage of our people. The Natlanese will never give in to despair. But still, the fact is, our lives are more fragile than our spirits.
Traveler Paimon knows what you're about to say. Yeah, I'm unsure it's getting tired from all this flying, but it doesn't matter. Wherever you go, Paimon's going too. Yep, we'll leave the Children of Echoes to you guys. Flower Feather Clan, hang in there. We're coming. If there was ever a time to push ourselves to the limit, that time is now.
Yeah, we don't got time to rest, hon. We need to go.
Wait, over there! It's Chaska and Koichi!
Traveler! Over here! Hurry!
Rude. Alright, we're back to standards, at least. That was rude.
Time to shine!
Clouds high. The birds come!
Let's ride! happened to her?
Oh, she does
Covered in
not
abyssal
look good.
energy.
Please, save her. How's that, Koichi? Any better now?
Koichi! Koichi!
Chaska, I used to think Mom and Dad were crazy for adopting you. I was the younger sibling, but I always felt like it was my job to help Mom and Dad take care of you. I thought I could set you free from the abyssal energy you struggled with. I guess I was pretty full of myself, huh? Thinking I could fix you when... well, we were always the same.
Hush, Koichi. Put those thoughts right out of your mind. We'll be at the stadium in no time, okay? I'll carry you there. The abyssal contamination is gone now. Just rest, and you'll get better.
I was always nagging you to slow down. Stop rushing headlong into things. I just didn't want anything to happen to you, or to anyone else because of you. I worried about you so much. But now, I realize I never really understood what it's like for you. The fact that you survived an abyssal contamination was a miracle. But it also left you in a constant state of agitation. The fact that we became family was another miracle. But with me worrying about you all the time, it feels like I just agitated you even further.
No, absolutely not. Nothing could be further from the truth. Do you hear me? All you ever did was love me. Same goes for Mom and Dad. I've always known that. And I feel terrible because I really did want to get along as a family. It might take me some time, but I'll find a way to make it work. I'm so sorry, Koichi. I never meant to make you feel this way.
It's okay, Chaska. No need to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. No one did. It's nobody's fault that things didn't turn out great. I get it now. So, no nagging from me this time. You keep forging ahead, sis.
Oh, man.
Never slow down, and never hold back. Spread your wings and fly free, like the fiercest kukasaur in the sky. Show the world who the bravest flower feather warrior is. Because that's who you are. And that's the sister I'm proud of.
Koichi! Koichi!
Oh no. Poor Chaska.
Koichi?
Oh boy. They certainly seem to, don't they? Oh. That's not good.
Chaska!
Are you like... I don't want to say okay, but oh, okay.
What happened? What was that just now? It looked like abyssal energy was flowing out of her, but then a split second later, it disappeared. Koichi did say that Chaska needs to let off steam now and then, or she'll end up losing herself. But this time she wrestled back control. If only we were faster! Dealing with abyssal contamination is a piece of cake for you!
Yeah, but in this case, I don't know how much we could help. That... They keep doing this to us, don't they?
We could have gotten to her earlier, then you could have treated her before it was too... Wait, what's happening to Cheska?
Oh.
How unfair life can be.
Oh, no way.
She's had the odds stacked against her from the very beginning, and each step forward has been an agonizing one. Maybe she would have been better off embracing her pain. But her journey goes on, and one question looms large in her mind. If she could rise above the layers of pain and ascend over the dark clouds of her mind, what then would she find?
Oh, that's so messed up that that's the thing that causes it.
Maybe the glorious light of the sun, or maybe a dark, empty void. There is only one way to find out. She needs to spread her wings and soar to new heights. That is the true meaning of life. My life's suffering shall be my epitaph. To remember the pain I endured, and finally transcended.
To be quite frank, that sounds like a horrible way to live.
Let's take Koichi somewhere safer. Please, take care of Koichi for me. I still have more important things to do.
Of course. We are grateful for her service.
Yes. She served selflessly. I'm sorry, Chaska.
It's all right. I'm far from the only one going through this right now. Koichi wanted to be a hero. And in my heart, she always will be. If we want to honor what she stood for, not to mention her sacrifice, Archon, we need to hurry.
Time for this war to end.
Oh man, it's time. Hello? But of course we can't use that door. That would make far too much sense, wouldn't it?
Everyone, are you ready? A bitter war lies ahead. Our victory begins in each of your minds. So ignite the spirit of victory for me. May no further lives be lost, and no one else may to suffer the loss of their loved ones.
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite a flame. Its blaze will become one with the gaze of all Natlan. Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
Stone engraved in echoing peaks. Converge, disperse, in ashes be reborn. For flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
A hero scaled the volcano to seize the sun. Anointed with flames, she shone with the light of 1,000 stars. Now, guide me in my first step.
Having foretold his own death, the omniscient man holds a feast in celebration. Let us raise our cups in honor of his heroism and send him off with this final tribute. For at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
Oh. Cool.
My life's suffering shall be my epitaph. To remember the pain I endured, and finally, transcend it.
Heroes of the ages, our moment has finally come.
We unite as one.
Baptized by the Turnfire.
Bearing an ancient blessing. Knowing true power.
And accepting a fate of devotion.
We embrace the transcendent flame.
For Natlan!
For Natlan!
Oh, wow.
In the name of the Pyro Archon Halloran, I declare the Night Wars underway! The Ode of Resurrection will guard all life till the war is over!
That is an outright scary level of power.
So, from now on, all warriors will be able to resurrect themselves using the sacred flame.
That's right. No more casualties.
It's time to wipe the enemy off the face of the earth.
And to reclaim our lost territory.
We'll come with you.
Paimon, traveler.
Yes.
I'm so grateful you got to us when you did. You gave Koichi the chance to say those words to me before the end. If I'd lost control out there in the wild, this counterattack might never have been possible.
Probably best not to think about that. More importantly, how are you feeling now? Any better?
Not really. But now's not the time to deal with it. In the spirit of VUCA, I have to rise above it. The conflict and suffering in me are there to test my character. My struggle will make me stronger. And make me the person Koichi believed I can be.
Alright, let's go show the Abyss what human beings are made of. They'll be sorry they messed with Natlan after we're through with them.
Okay. Gotcha. Sure thing, Kniech. Whatever you say. me a rough time. Yeah.
The show begins!
As one with wind and cloud.
Whoa, what's that? Aerial support from Malika? Look how powerful she is now. It's borderline unfair.
Oh, okay. Come on over here.
All right. Carving wave. Woohoo!
Oh, there's a little guy right there, huh? Alright, take it out.
Letting brave names echo.
Whoa! What the heck?
Wind strike.
May I present? Time to shine. Catching at the flip.
Use my power to destroy the abyss tumors.
Got it. Thanks for the backup.
Huh, okay. Nice. Ah, okay, we're gonna just be Milani for this one. Seems easier.
Oh, did you guys see that huge fireball? It exploded right above my head.
Sorry, Mulani. I'll adjust my aim.
No, you're good, Archon. It didn't hurt at all. Plus, it was freaking cool.
Not great for your eyesight, though.
Oh yeah, fair point.
Ugh, Ahal's coming in way too hot. Is it possible to mute him?
Contemptuous. Malika!
Malika.
That's funny.
Backup has arrived. All right, give him hell. Vengeance for Koichi.
Mildly rough here. Okay.
All right.
Smack down on this thing.
Bring it.
Alright, going over here.
Let the mountain flames boil.
Ooh, okay.
All right.
The enemy ranks are thinning. Time to double down. Use the Pyro Archon's power and show no mercy.
Okay.
Time to go.
All right.
Where? Oh. Where are we actually? This way. Yes? No. Where is the spearway? It's like right here, isn't it? Okay. You're not even gonna work for me, are you? Do I actually have to be the Teleposaurus? Come on. There we go.
Kachina, over here! I'll send you up. It'll be quicker.
Aw, Kachina.
Everyone's safe. Granny, please go on ahead with the others. I just need some more time, I promise. I won't hold things up.
Roar on! Leave the vegetables and aphids behind, you dimwit! It's too dangerous.
That man and his vegetables. Oh.
Hey, you're back.
That sacred flame has got me pretty fired up. I'm ready to put the whole army of monsters. Everyone, nothing's now off the table. So charge! Let's give them everything we've got.
Oh, we can actually hit the tumor now. Nice.
Bring it! Letting brave names echo!
Hey, okay. We've gone up to dented. That's something. I mean, that's not great either, but
The
down
children
is
of
good.
Echo's territory is secure. All monsters down.
Oh, cool. Projections.
All good here at the People of the Springs, too. We crushed it!
Masters of the Night Wind are also safe. Should I go support the Flower Feather clan?
Things are still pretty rough over there. I'm already en route.
No need. I just dealt with it.
Already? But you were just at the stadium!
Yeah, well, you have no idea how long I've been itching to bash some heads in.
Oh! Fair enough.
Ian-san, what should we do about the Collective of Plenty? Your home's a long ways away from the stadium. Oh, no need to worry. I just heard from Veresa. She says they're safe now.
Yeah! Their only game plan was to outnumber us, and that ain't gonna work now that we have the Ode of Resurrection on our side!
Okay, so back to the stadium we go then.
We ain't gonna let them get away with that. Friends, let's gather at the stadium.
More abyss tumors have descended, all near the stadium. Let's split up and take them out. Oh, we need someone to guard the main entrance.
All right, this is the final battle.
Okay.
Shower me with rain!
Bring it! Hear the echoes of the battle!
Okay. Oh, I see. There we go.
Time to shine!
Clouds high. The birds come.
Surf's up! Catch an epic wave!
Letting brave names echo!
Strike a pose! Let's ride! Woohoo! Let the world come
Definitely an epic fight. I have to say that. That's nice to actually have like proper end game here. That feels like it's a very satisfying resolution.
Carving waves.
Yeah, right?
Bring it! Letting brave names echo!
Time to shine.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, Blika.
We won! We won!
Aww. There were so many details in that I love so much. That was so good.
Everyone, we are gathered here to celebrate a glorious victory. It is a victory forged by each and every one of us, and we should all be proud of what we have accomplished. We emerge victorious from another crisis to declare, our beloved Natlan is saved!
Woo! All right!
I must caution that this war is not yet over. We have not destroyed our enemy, merely driven them further into the depths of the Night Kingdom. But the Abyss underestimated Natlan's forces, and they have suffered a devastating defeat. It will be a long time before they are able to pose a threat to us again. After making some preparations, I will launch my final counterattack. I shall strike them in their lair and wipe them out for good.
Oh, man.
Wait, Archon, are you saying you're going alone?
Yeah, that does not seem like a good plan.
Yes. The abyssal energy there is too strong. Contact with it would be instantly lethal to anyone else. I'm sure you're all still fired up, and you must be eager to take the fight home to the enemy. But I must ask you to temper your ambitions. I will return victorious, for all of us.
It's kind of a shame that we can't join in with a final showdown.
Please, look at the bigger picture. Thanks to every one of you, we have already secured an enormous victory. Tonight, we should celebrate to our heart's content.
I guess if our lives are no longer at risk, things can basically go back to normal, right?
That's good enough for me. Beats having monsters everywhere.
When the time comes, I will gather everyone here again. Now, let us also remember those who gave their lives fighting for our nation. Once the last dregs of the Abyss are wiped out, I intend to give them the grand funeral they deserve. An ancient name could never record the many who we lost. But no hero of Natlan should be forgotten.
If I may, let's have a moment of silence for the fallen.
Lastly, there is one more person I must thank for his extraordinary support in our time of need, and that is the captain.
Speaking in a personal capacity, I should like to offer my sincere congratulations on your victory.
Well, everyone, please enjoy the victory feast. I hope it's a chance to relax your minds and rekindle your spirits, so that we may face what lies ahead with renewed vigor.
Oh. So are you just having a conversation with our tiny baby friend over here? Alright, let's go talk to our friends. See how everybody's
You
doing.
did a great job, Kachina. Oh, you're much more confident now. Seems like winning the pilgrimage gave you a real boost.
I spoke to your mom and dad. They were singing your praises. They said the world's your oyster now.
Aww.
How are things at the People of the Springs base?
There are some casualties, but the overall mood is very positive. I reckon they'll start rebuilding pretty soon.
Well, that's something, isn't it? Good, I'm glad.
Same situation for the Children of Echoes.
Oh, that's a great idea. Let's do it together.
Let's hope that their sacrifice marks the beginning of a new age for Natlan. An age of unprecedented peace.
It'd certainly be something, wouldn't it? Now here's Moblika, and I worry about her. For a great many reasons.
Ah, welcome.
You seem a little out of sorts. Are you just tired, or...?
I guess I am. You know, when I was up there in the sky, I could see all of Natlan stretching out below me. People everywhere, giving everything they had for a chance at victory.
I hope to. Yeah, I mean, we don't know hardly anything about her or her kit, so it's like hard to actually say, but I certainly hope to.
I just... If only I'd been quicker. Maybe they wouldn't have... And Koichi. Maybe she'd still...
Like, she's definitely up there in my top, like, favorite characters. Just purely because I feel like she's so different from any of the Archons we've seen, but also she feels like I love her story. Just generally, I love everything about her. So, yeah, she's pretty high on my list of characters I'd love to have, but we'll see.
I'm sorry. Now is not the time for that. Fruit juice, right?
Make it a large?
True. My 500-year plan has almost come to fruition. Just one last step to go. Namely, my final battle against the Abyss. But battle is second nature to me, so I'm not feeling a huge amount of pressure.
It was so awesome. The way you exploded that thing in the sky with one almighty punch! Are you always gonna have that kind of power from now on?
Oh, that was the Divine Throne unleashing my full potential. And it was only temporary. I can't wield that power for any length of time. My body wouldn't be able to handle it. Likewise, the amplified power of the Ode of Resurrection was also temporary. From now on, it's back to ancient name-bearers only. Correct. We dealt the Abyss a critical blow. So for the time being, it's too weak to sustain regular invasions. I hope the people will be able to enjoy this period of peace. Or rather, assuming all goes to plan, eternal peace. We've had centuries of war with the Abyss, and it's high time we brought that chapter to a close. Anyway, there's something I've been wondering about. I know you've been at the center of some major events in other nations too, and
fought many powerful foes. In this war, you were in the thick of it once again, dashing around tirelessly, supporting the fighting on all fronts. So tell me, what drives you to do this as a mere traveler passing through? Why risk life and limb for a cause that's not your own? You know, it's that mindset that distinguishes the heroes in every story. They're the natural protagonists. What I'm really trying to say is, I would love for you, with your extraordinary talent and your sense of justice, to join me in this final step. You and I together, finally putting an end to the ever-looming threat of the Abyss. But I also don't want to take advantage of your good nature and readiness to help others. The final battle will be very dangerous, and you have the rest of your journey to consider. I'm sure you must be weary. Sleep well tonight. Let's talk again tomorrow in the speaker's chamber. I'll give you more details on the final battle, and then I hope to hear your verdict.
Okay. Let's see. Who else can we talk to? Kanish. Let's see what he has to say, even if he won't say anything out loud. Zero tolerance mood. You should be careful how he's gonna smack you.
Unless you want to get punched in the face. What is it with you, Ahau? Why are you so incapable of being nice?
Oh, look at him. He's so indignant. Creeps.
The Collective of Plenty was the furthest from the Abyss's entry point, so they didn't have as many monsters to deal with. From what I hear, they got off relatively unscathed. But it might have been a different story if Chaska hadn't gotten there when she did.
That's good to hear. All's well that ends well.
Oh, so you'll complain about the grapes, but you'll still take them, huh? Yeah, he deserved that one. Ah, Auroran and the captain.
I must congratulate you on your efforts during this war. I'm told you have proven yourself to be an outstanding adventurer and warrior. You remind me of the prince. The similarities in your approach are striking, especially when you told me you wanted to win.
Uh-huh. Thanks, I guess. Though not particularly surprising, considering.
I hope you will see him soon.
Hey, Auroran! How are the Masters of the Nightwind doing?
Granny Sealolly's been there the whole time, and she's a tough one. I think we should be fine. I'm sure there'll be some patching up to do, though. That's a job for the young folks. I should probably head back so I can pitch in.
Do you need support from the Fatui?
Probably not. There are a lot of older folks in our tribe, and I suspect they would find your comrade's presence a little distressing.
Right, because often they look like a bunch of intimidating thugs.
Well, also in my tribe, excessive use of elemental energy is bad for your eyesight.
Oh, right. Okay. Check this out. Best of luck.
Alright, we need to go. Let's see who's up here. Nobody. No, this is just resting location. Alright, I think we're out of people to chat with then. That would make sense. I think we've talked to everyone we know, so.
Off we go.
go talk to Mabuka, which hopefully we get to accompany her on this nasty journey, although it may wait for tomorrow, considering the time.
Let's ride!
All right.
Faster!
Hey, it's Lolly again.
Hey, Traveler, Paimon. There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Oh, hey, Sweet Lolly! What's up?
Listen up. I have something really important to tell you.
What? Are you serious?
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Mawika's death can clear the debt. I had thought that the Ruler of Death might have a change of heart after seeing the people of Natlan come together and fight so bravely. But even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set in stone. I had to know your thoughts. I want to save her, but I can't do it alone. Okay, good. That makes me feel a little better. Thank you for standing up for us. There's clearly something special about you, so if anyone has a chance of defying the rules, that would be you. Oh, and please don't breathe a word of this to Mawika. I'm sure she's well aware of the cost of using the Divine Throne's power, but if she finds out that anyone else knows, it could ruin our chances to help.
Got it. Mum's the word.
Alright, that was the last major item on my to-do list. Now, since I've come all this way, I think it's finally time for a well-earned drink.
Go easy though, yeah?
Don't worry, I said a drink. That means just one.
If you say so, hon.
All right, you little munchkin. If you keep pestering me, I'm gonna have to get serious. I get 100 kids a day telling me they want to be the next Pyro Archon. Why should I train you? Nagging isn't gonna accomplish anything. No one can predict the future, and unless you have some exceptional jaw-dropping talent I'm unaware of.
I can shoot those cornflakes in your kitchen from right here.
Don't be ridiculous. You couldn't make that shot from all the way over here? Wait, hold on. You could hurt someone with that. Well, I'll be. You made the shot. The science of the canopy raised him tough. That's some real skill you got there, little lady. Maybe you really will be Pyro Archon one day.
Oh, we get to be her again. I love her so much. She's so pretty, too.
See this? I'm the first one of us to get an ancient name. And it's not just any ancient name, but Malipo. If you ask me nicely, there's still time to join my team for the pilgrimage, you know. No need to scowl. You lost and I won, it's no big deal. You want me to be happy for you when your turn comes, right? So cheer up.
I'll get my own ancient name soon enough. And it'll be an even better one than yours.
Oh, really? Well, good luck with that. What ancient name could beat Malipo in our tribe?
So she grew up among the signs of the canopy then. That's interesting.
you don't mean Kiangozi.
That was fantastic. Can't believe I beat you in a wrestling match for once. Can't be more than a few days now until you're officially made the Pyro Archon. Imagine me trying to schedule a wrestling session with you after that. Excuse me, Pyro Archon, but would you be able to take a day off from running the nation to wrestle with me?
Aw.
I heard that the Pyro Archon inherits the knowledge stored in the sacred flame. And apparently it can change your personality. I can't help but feel a little worried.
Worried that you won't be able to beat me in a wrestling match anymore?
Why would I be worried about that? Never mind. Clearly I'm just overthinking things. Why would you forget about me just because of some new job? Even if that job happens to be Archon. Come on, one more round.
After the darkness will come the dawn.
No one fights alone.
For Natlan!
Oh?
Look at the sky! It's getting brighter at last!
Apparently I walked too fast. Huh.
We walk the righteous path, and the Pyro Archon will guide us.
So many different people she's met and known. I don't like that this feels like a goodbye, though.
The victors shall burn bright, while the losers must turn to ash. I have done what is required of me. The rules are now written into the Night Kingdom, and this will help you to stand against the Abyss.
It is still not enough. All this can do is give my people courage. It will not see us through a true catastrophe. If you are to make the Natlanese alone bear the consequences of a broken world, you will have to bring more to the bargaining table.
You are the greediest human I have ever met, and the fiercest negotiator. No other would seriously ask to borrow my power. My domain is death, and its power comes at a great price. The question is, are you prepared to pay?
I need that power. Only a hero can truly wield it, and heroes are not afraid of dying.
No, a fear of death is ingrained in all living things. If the wielder of this power cannot conquer their fear, countless innocent lives will be claimed in their stead. For only then can the price be paid. Those are the rules.
Mine is a nation that will not yield to the Abyss, and it will certainly not yield to your rules. As their culture and civilization is transmitted through the generations and their faith grows, the people will go from strength to strength and reach heights that even I cannot dream of.
Very well. I shall agree to help you. But I am merely a shade, and I do not have as much freedom to do as I please as you might think.
Then what do you propose?
Keep this a secret. If I am questioned about it, I will deny all involvement and claim that treacherous Chibalanque stole my power.
That will not be a problem. Thank you. I am glad we could reach an agreement.
Interesting. Okay. So this has been a plan in construction for a long time. Longer even than Maverick has been involved, really.
As you know, I've asked you to come here to discuss the task of wiping out the Abyss. Oh, but first, any progress on the ancient name? I'm surprised she was willing to help you, and by extension, me. I'm very grateful to her.
Wait, hold on. Wasn't the whole point of the ancient names for winning that huge battle? Why would the Traveler still need one by this point?
That's right. The Abyss has retreated to the depths of the Night Kingdom, a place that has long since been corrupted by abyssal energy.
Right, so someone who can clear corruption and also won't succumb to it is about your only hope for backup.
If we don't finish them off and restore the ley lines, the threat they pose to Natlan will remain. The battle we fought yesterday, we may one day have to fight again. This is the fate Natlan has always been resigned to. For thousands of years, we have struggled on the brink of a looming darkness and never known true peace. But this time, I want to break the cycle and free us from this fate for good. With the sacred flame, I can protect myself from the abyssal corruption, but beyond that, you are the only other person who can resist it. If your ancient name can't be forged, I will go alone. But if it can, I'd really love your help. Not completely. After all, the Night Kingdom is still plagued by abyssal corruption. But when I used the power of the Divine Throne, it dispelled a lot of that corruption. Plus, your ancient name is a special case, so the Lord of the Night will take special care of you. In short, the Ode of Resurrection still has a number of limitations, but I can promise that it will work reliably on you.
Whoa. Are we forgetting something here? What about Paimon? What's her place in all this? What? You mean we'll be separated?
Well, unfortunately for you, your abilities in combat aren't necessarily the most helpful.
The Abyss is extremely devious. If you two go there together, you can bet they'll make Paimon their primary target just to put us in an impossible position.
Paimon wasn't that worried, but now she's petrified. What will you do without me?
A complete mess. Yeah, definitely. That'll be it, I'm sure.
Okay, well, Paimon needs to think about this because you're really asking a lot of her, but we'll give Paimon some time and she'll do her best to rise to the challenge.
I greatly appreciate it. Everyone in Natlan knows how important this final battle is. You will be remembered and revered long into the future, until the end of time. If you have any other questions, please ask away.
Do you have anything else to say,
As
I
I've
wonder?
said, if you have any other questions, please ask away.
Ooh, more lore. Okay.
The work of rebuilding is underway, and people are flocking to join the effort. With everyone rallying together, I'm sure it won't be long before there's no trace left of the damage done by this war. The healing process, on the other hand, that's a bigger obstacle to overcome. Many are grieving, and there's simply no replacing the ones we lost. As the sun rises once more and we rediscover the ability to believe in the future, we must never forget their sacrifice. As I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask away. False sky. I have heard this expression before, but I think this was the first proof of its existence.
Yeah, that's what I want to know about, to be honest, because that is weird, and beyond there did not look like a good time. It was very ominous looking.
I think there's a lot of investigating to be done to understand what the fragments behind the sky are and why they were hidden in the first place. However, from what the Adventurers Guild tells me, Neither the split sky phenomenon nor the fragments have ever been observed in any other nation.
That's weird though, because at least the Harbingers know about it. So it must have happened at some point in the past, somehow.
My guess is that the Heavenly Principles wants them kept a secret. I just hope they don't cause me any trouble over it.
Oh, you should be fine. We did something much crazier back in Fontaine and we're still here.
Well, that's good to know. Anyway, the line I'm going with for the masses is astronomical anomaly. And I don't expect much of a backlash. Meanwhile, we can look into it at our own pace. As I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask away. That wasn't their souls we saw, but a snapshot of them in time. All the work of the ancient name engravers 500 years ago, who made some special modifications to their names. Their souls returned to the Night Kingdom long ago, and will have been reborn in Natland since, albeit in a different form. For all we know, they may have already lived many new lives by now. And so, even though we will never meet again, they will always be by our side in one way or another. I think that gives another layer of meaning to the phrase "no one fights alone." As I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask away. We have a temporary alliance, but I can tell that saving Natlan is not his only goal.
Well, you're not wrong about that. Glad you recognize it.
Yeah, Paimon still doesn't get why saving Natlan would be so important to him in the first place. Unless he's just a good guy who wants to avoid another Conria. But somehow Paimon doubts it's that simple.
I wouldn't worry too much. Based on all the interactions we've had with him and knowing more about his background, I have a lot of respect for him. I don't think he has any ill intentions. Now, we should focus on the final battle. As I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask away.
I think that's about all of them. Most interesting. Alright.
The Outlander with deep ties to this land returns. And this time, he is alone.
The power that the Pyro Archon used to strike back at the Abyss came from the Ruler of Death. From what I know of her rules, she will demand death in return.
How do you know this? I see. So, the Ruler of Death sent you on your long journey.
What? What do you mean?
Natlan still has a final battle to fight, and I too have a final foe to face. For the sake of those countless lost souls, and a hope for Natlan's future, I need your help.
Well, that sounds dangerous, doesn't it? Huh. Alright. Well, that was a slightly ominous ending, wasn't it? To that in particular. That could be a dangerous unknown. I don't like those when they pop up. Considering, he says he's got a separate fight, presumably, from what we've got. Could be. Rough time. Yeah, exactly. Not really much I can say to speculate on it even, because we have so many just absolute unknowns. He's kind of a weird one to me. Definitely an odd one as far as motivations still, even though He's kind of explained some of them. But either way, it definitely makes me excited for what's coming up next. That should be super interesting, especially as we kind of reach the final battle here. That should be good, and I'm excited for it. But either way, I've got to get going. Thank you so much for joining me. It was a good time. Always good to experience the story with someone else, hanging out. Um, but yeah, I'm excited to see what comes up next. My next stream will be on Tuesday this time, 6 p.m. EDT, as is typical. As always, I will post about it in my Discord. There's a link to that in the bio. And you can also feel free to check out my YouTube channel. But either way, have an awesome day or afternoon or night, whichever time it is for you. So, yeah, have a good one. See you then.